please find a nice, comfortable seat. I'm gonna introduce malas to you all. I have a bag of malas that I'll bring out next week. We're gonna kind of move into the mind. So there's some malas for sale in the gift shop, and they are my malas. So it's kind of a cool token to have for a yoga teacher training. The idea is that these ones are real gemstones. So as we practice, you're infusing each bead with the energy of whatever it is you're doing. So you'll get a chance to try. It's not necessarily like go buy a mala, but the option is there if this is something that you've been looking into and you know where they're coming from. So next week, we'll be moving into more of a mala mantra practice, more on the mind as we kind of move from the body here. So just thought I would put that out there. So find kind of all you need to support you in your meditation practice. Nice comfortable seat. Roll your shoulders down your spine. Rest your hands on your knees or your thighs. And start taking some nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Inhale, fill up your belly. Fill up your chest. Exhale, let it all out. Notice the path of your breath. Notice how your body moves in response to your breath. Feel the ground below you. And bring your attention to the connection between you and the ground. Imagine that springing from your root chakra, from the base of the spine, come your energetic roots. Feel them break through the mat below you and break through the foundation below your mat. Just notice those roots making their way through all of the different parts, walls, ceiling, whatever, all the things below us to get to the ground, to the foundation, and break through the foundation of this building. And feel your roots continue through the foundation, through the crust of the earth, and all the way down, 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 through the bedrock, the dirt, the sand, the clay. All the way to the center of the earth. I want you to imagine the center of the earth any way that you visualize it. It could be a crystal cave. It could be just a massive rose quartz, flowing hot magma. Or as I like to mention, the scene from Aquaman. Imagine that as your roots break through to the center of the earth, where all of the healing energy is, where all of the magic of the planet is, that energy starts to draw up the roots and all the way back up into your body. Energy goes all the way up into the body, all the way up the right side of the body, crosses over at the brain and starts to come back down the left side. All the stuff that you're ready to let go of, injuries, negativity, thoughts you no longer need, they're carried away all the way back down to the center of the earth. So we've got like a closed circuit system going here. The energy is coming up through the center of the earth, all the way up to the crown of the head, crossing over the body, healing as it goes. Down the left side of the body. Releasing all of the energy back down into the center of the earth. Feel yourself being cleansed and energized. You're connected to earth energy. That energy from the earth it's supportive, it's nourishing, it's healing. You can picture it as white light coming up the roots and then spreading into your body. And then bring your attention down to the base of the spine and imagine they're glowing bright red. You can envision it as circling energy, and it's like the most brilliant red you've ever seen. And within the center of this glowing red vortex of spinning energy is a beautiful red rosebud. It's like this deep red velvet color. And as you're watching the rosebud, the petals start to open. The rosebud starts to bloom. Imagine your red rosebud blooming. And then bring your attention up into your pelvic bowl. Somewhere in between the hips, below the belly button. And envision there this brilliant orange spinning vortex of energy. It's so brilliant and beautiful. And right in the center of it is an orange rosebud. And watch as this rosebud begins to bloom, opening its petals one by one. While we are connected to earth energy, here we are opening up the chakras to full bore. Bring your attention up above the belly button into your solar plexus. And imagine there this like yellowy orange, the color of fire. So brilliant, so strong. You can feel the heat from it swirling around at your solar plexus. And right in the center is this brilliant yellow rosebud. And one by one, the petals start to open. The rosebud blooms right in front of you. And bring your attention up to the center of the chest. Imagine there this brilliant green swirling energy. Like the most luscious forest you've ever seen. And right in the center, this brilliant green rosebud. It too begins to open or blossom right in front of you. And bring your attention up into the throat, right in your neck. And imagine there this brilliant blue spinning vortex of energy. This gorgeous, like royal blue rosebud right in the center, petal by petal beginning to open, to reveal its center. Move the attention up even further, up into your third eye. And this is where we start to mix the colors of pink and blue to create this incredibly brilliant purple color, indigo. And just imagine a round spinning vortex of energy right where your third eye is, in between the eyebrows, but like right above it. And right in the center is a brilliant purple rosebud, and it too starts to open for you. And bring your attention all the way up to the crown of the head, right on top. And imagine there either the color pink or violet or white. And see that spinning vortex of energy above the head. And right in the center, this beautiful rosebud of any of those colors. Pink, violet, or white. Just imagine that rosebud starts to bloom. And here, all of your chakras are wide open. As we're connected to the earth energy, if we were to open all the chakras without earth energy, it'd be setting us up for exhaustion, possibly other people feeling how open you are. We just always have that connection to earth. And reconnect to that white light that comes from the center of the earth, that healing energy. And imagine that like a fire hose. That energy is riding up your roots and all the way up to the root chakra. And just like a fire hose, that white light energy is coming all the way up to and then through. So it's like pouring out. If you were looking at your body, you would just see it pouring out the front of you, way down below. Right where your pelvis connects to the ground. It's just flooding with white light energy, cleansing your root chakra. Cleansing imbalances, cleansing negativity, cleansing all the stuff you're ready to work through. And each time we bring the white light up into the next chakra, it doesn't slow down the amount of white light we have. It's infinite. So just imagine it's like turning on another fire hose. It continues to pour from the root, and we pull it up to the sacral chakra. White light starts to pour out of the front of the body, cleansing the root and cleansing your sacral chakra. Your root, your stability, your attachment to this earth, your materialism, your survival instinct. And cleansing Svadhisthana, the sacral chakra, supporting you in balancing your emotions, coming to peace with your sensuality and your sexuality. Your expression of self, how you move, how you walk, how you flow through the day. Just gallons and gallons pouring out. And bring that attention up into the solar plexus chakra, your Manipura. And while it continues to flood the root and the sacral chakra, now it comes to and through your solar plexus chakra. This is your will. This is your confidence. This is your self-esteem, your discipline, your power, your own personal power. Just cleanse that chakra of all the things you no longer need. Negative self-talk, self-harm as opposed to self-love. Just imagine all of that stuff being carried away with this white light, this healing energy. That supply infinite. Kind of like abundance in the world. There's no limit to these things. And bring your white light hose all the way up to your heart chakra and imagine the white light starts to pour through. It's just like gallons and gallons per second of white light coming up to and through your heart chakra, Anahata. This is where we hold our grief. Let go of all the hurts. Let go of your mistrust in the world or with people. Out of balance, we hurt. In balance, we have boundaries. Even if you're like, the chakras are bullshit. It's okay, just stay with the energy of what the chakras represent. Roll your shoulders down your spine. Allow your chest to open. There really is no need to protect the heart. Someone hurts you, that's them, that's theirs. We don't need to shrivel. So just let go of all that you've been holding on to here. Let it flow away with this fire hose of white cleansing light. And then bring up another stream to the throat. Feel that white light, just like so much of it is so powerful, coming all the way up and out each chakra. If you were standing in front of your own body, you would just see it. You'd be like a white light fountain. Imagine that it's coming through the throat. And it's cleansing, taking away all the words you haven't said, taking away all the words you have said and didn't mean to or meant to, but now feel bad about. Like, just let it all go. Let go of the teeth clenching, the jaw clenching. Let go of all the times you've swallowed back tears, felt as an actual lump in your throat. Allow this white light energy to cleanse it, to take it away. And then bring the attention up to the third eye. Bring this white light spout all the way up to the third eye and feel that white light cleansing energy pouring through your Ajna chakra. Just removing all of that kind of bullshit around not knowing, not being connected, being in confusion, that muddy confusion. You can see how these are linked. If you lack self-confidence, you're not going to trust the answers you already have inside of you. Know that you are really connected to your intuition. Allow the white light energy to cleanse and take away some of your ego, some of that negative talk. And then finally, draw that white light up and have it shoot through the crown of your head. This white light energy is coming up through the crown of your head, and then it's just pouring over your entire body. And as that white light energy shoots through the crown, it opens up that passage, that link between you and the divine, or you and your inner self, your higher self, your soul. And as the white light just floats down on your body throughout the skin, touching every part of you all the way down onto the ground, feel your physical body being healed. You have white light energy in you, coming through you, and now bubbling down onto you. Imagine that you're almost like a power cord that's vertical. We're just going to unplug. So unplug the crown, feel the white light energy fall back down to the 6 chakras. Unplug Ajna, your third eye. Unplug Vishuddha, your throat. Unplug the heart. Unplug your solar plexus. Unplug your sacral. Unplug your root. Just feel yourself cleansed and open. And then imagine that each chakra has it's like a radio knob, like a knob that you can turn, like the volume. And start at the crown of the head and start to play with the volume of your chakra. So if we left it wide open, that you can feel that, you can sense that in your body. If it's too open, you might feel anxious. If it's too close, you might feel dull or numb. So kind of play with how much do you want your crown chakra open? I like to envision it like it's like you're leaving the door ajar. You're not closing it, you're not keeping it wide open, you just have a little crack in it. So adjust your crown chakra knob. And then bring your attention down to your third eye and adjust the third eye nod. Think about what we were learning in the chakra classes. We can be out of balance on either side of like deficiency and excess. So where's that balance point for you? Where's that point where you're in tune with your inner intuition, but you're not necessarily having nightmares because you're picking up on everything? If you consistently feel other people's energies, instead of continuing to talk about being an empath, start to close that off a little bit. Find some boundaries. Start to differentiate between you and others. Maybe even put a cocoon around yourself and zip it up. And then bring your attention down to your throat. Same thing. Find that radio knob. Maybe the volume can be too loud and you talk too much and all the time and everybody's got to know everything. And then maybe you don't say anything ever. So just find that balance and then bring the attention down to the heart. Giving away your love all the time. Maybe turn the volume down a little bit. This puts us in a place of consistently being hurt because you don't feel there's reciprocation because you just give and give and give and give. A lot of people that give and give and give and give actually don't take the time to receive. So find that balance of giving and receiving, and then bring the attention down to Manipura or your solar plexus chakra. Right? If it's wide open, it's like super aggressive, super type A, complete perfectionism, dominating, or like the opposite of like just disliking self and being unworthy. Find that place in the middle where you're confident and you don't suck. And then bring the attention down to the sacral chakra. Find that balance. Maybe tone down the sexuality or bring it up a notch. Or maybe put it down a little bit and then remember to open it after you leave. And then finally, root. Your connection to the ground, your connection to the earth, your connection to your body. Find that balance. And bring the roots back up into the body from the center of the earth. And then take a once over. Just kind of go through the chakra system again. How does it feel? This is a total intuitive process. When you're ready, come on back to the body. Let go of the idea of chakras, of the center of the earth. And start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Oh, stretch out a little bit.